The other thing that I want to say to you is that always push yourself, or push an envelope. In essence, stretch yourself. I love what Martin Luther says. Martin Luther says, if it happens for you to be a street sweeper, it's a sweep the street like Shakespeare writing a poetry, like Beethoven composing music, like Michelangelo painting pictures. It's a sweep it so well so that the host of heaven can pose and say, they leave a great street sweeper. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, maybe you're not great now, but whatever that you do now, make sure that you inject excellency. For example, have you been to a garage where you've seen a petrol attendant? You know, the energy that they give you, sometimes you wish as if you can be, a petrol attendant just for a moment. They've realized that. The other day, I took my daughter, who's 8 years, we went to a mall. There was a lady who was sweeping the street with a rhythm and flair. My daughter looked at this lady. Actually, we looked at this lady. We gazed at this lady. As we were looking at this lady, my daughter looked straight to my eyes and said, Simphiwe, I said, what's sweet? They said, when I grew up, I want to be a street sweeper. I said, I am a man. Because the lady was sweeping the street so well that she made street sweeping a career for my daughter. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is that you cannot be an architect of your own destiny if you don't excel. I love, there's a saying that says, when a butterfly flings its wings, it affects the den of lion. You see how small is a butterfly? When it does like this, it affects the weather pattern in India. What I'm trying to say is that the small things that you do, they have a direct impact to your destiny. The small decisions that you make, they have a direct impact to your destiny. You cannot be an architect of your destiny if you take granted for things that you do like now. For example, I have a younger brother, or I have a friend. My younger brother was not performing very well at school. He was not doing very well at school. And I went to him, I said, Chief, do you know that you're an architect of your own destiny? Do you know that you are designed for greatness? And he said, how? I said, what is your signature? What is your dream as a person? He said, my dream is to be a DJ. I said, good boy, my girl, good boy. It's good boy. I said, good boy. I said, do you know for you to be a DJ, a world-class DJ, you must master mathematics? And he said, how does mathematics interlink with me being a DJ? I said, sometimes you're going to get an invitation to go and play in London. And in London, they're using a different set of currency. And for you to understand the exchange rates, you must master what? Mathematics. He said, serious? I said, yes, serious. I said, do you know that even Afrikaans is interlinked to your highest values? He said, how does Afrikaans interlink with my highest values, with my dream and my signature? And I said, do you know, before 1994, we used to judge people by the color of their skin. But after 1994, we judge people by the content of their character. You remember before 1994, when you see a black man running, he has stolen something. You remember again? When you see an Indian running, there was a sale somewhere. You remember again? When you see a colored man running, a bottle store was about to be closed. You remember again? And when you see a white man running, was joking, for God's sake. You remember again? Because people were defined by the color of their skin.